All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. Shalom unto you. Hey, Brush Quad here. Quick video about the elect, man. Okay. Everything is according to the elect. And a brother posted Romans 8, and I'm gonna read that part where it was 31 was the point that I got out of it. But as I read a little more into that chapter, the Spirit got on me to bring this out. So this is Romans 8:27. It says, "And he that searcheth the hearts knoweth what is the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of the Most High." All right. The Most High and Yahushua searcheth the hearts. Okay, the mind. To see in this wicked world down here, are we able to still have our focus on the Most High Yahweh? Okay. It says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are the called according to his purpose. And what's the purpose, man? We're called to wake up the elect. We're called to be an example of faith in the earth. We're called to inspire the elect, okay, as well as, Lord willing, we're chosen. We're called to be the remnant that brings back the nation, okay, and the 2/3 to come back to the loins of the elect. Okay, it says, for whom he did foreknow, talking about in the Alahayim. Okay, if thou know that breakdown from Genesis, the first chapter. Okay, the Alahayim, it says, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, in the image of Yahushua, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren, who Yahushua was. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. Okay? And that's where this point is coming in. Yeah, we're not perfect down here, but our faith, our belief, our acts, our minds are moving towards righteousness, while you watch the rest of the world and the 2/3 move towards wickedness. I literally had a family member get frustrated because I was in a chat with them, talking about family stuff or whatever, business or whatever it was, and because I dropped a few scriptures. Man, why are you trying to force your religion on everybody? I was like, damn. God is bad? Y'all talking about our grandmother and grandfather in heaven looking down, happy with us? They're not if we're not talking about this word at all. We're not going to have this. We want to be rich and wealthy in the earth, but God's not involved at all? Is that really how this works? Which, we in the know, we know that ain't happening. It's an easy thing for the Most High to make a poor man rich, right? Anyway, it says, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. So, Lord willing, we get that real glory. It says, what shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us? He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is Yahweh that justifieth. Okay? All right? He justifies us. All right, now, to go into that a bit, I'm going to go to this verse. I'll start at 6. I'll jump around a little bit. It says, not as though the word of the Most High had taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. There's an Israel of the Most High, and then there's a regular Israel, man. The 2/3 of the regular Israel. Okay? If you're waking up to this word, you may be of the elect of Israel, of the Most High's elect, those that he gave to Yahushua. Let me grab that real quick. 2 Ezra 9. I'm going to jump down to the bottom, where he's talking about the grape of the cluster. Verse 21. Matter of fact, 20 says, so I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it. And so these devices have gotten people's mind pushed towards wickedness, man, and siding with Satan and the devil. Okay? It says, and even the 2/3, man, not just the people on the earth, but the 2/3 as well. The elect you can't do that with, okay? All right? He justified them and he cleansed them, right? He sanctified them. According to Jeremiah 1, it says, and I saw and spared it greatly, that I have kept me a grape of the cluster and a plant of a great people. Okay, so those are the ones that he put in Yahweh's hand, man. Okay, now let me go back real quick to Romans, the 9th chapter. I was around 7, 8, 9. Let me jump to the point. I'll go up to 11. It says, for the children not yet being born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Yeah, that who he chose, he chose. We don't know who that is. We have to give diligence to make our calling and election sure. Jump to 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Yahweh forbid. Right? You can't be mad at him because you didn't get chosen. But look at what the works you actually do. But he made me this way. That don't make it all right. So even if he made you of the elect, or he made you of the 2/3, or he made you a heathen or whatever, an Edomite or whatever, you still got to deal with this. Okay? It says, for he said to Moses, I got to go in a second. He said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. If he punished Yahweh Shai, who, you know, for the nation, why would the 2/3 not get punished? If he saved and resurrected and, you know, and brought Yahweh Shai back, why wouldn't he do that for the elect? Okay, I gotta go in a second. Just a couple more. That was actually that point. I'm gonna jump down to the point. Yeah, right here. 18. Matter of fact, 16 says, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but Yahweh that showeth mercy. Okay, the Most High gets to choose, man. You can't ask him why have you made me. He said it. Why have you made me thus? You can't ask that. You know. See where that's at. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 18. It says, therefore he have mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he hardeneth. And that's the 2/3, man. No matter what you tell them, they're gonna be hardened against it. They're going to have the vibration of wickedness and the devil on them, man. Period, point blank. They're going to be the adversaries of righteousness. Okay, it says, thou wilt say unto me, why do he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? Why he find fault with me? He made me this way, right? Nay, but, O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why have thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel to honor and another to dishonor? Okay? This is what he created it for, that his purpose would be fulfilled. All right? Paul was going in, man, explaining to the people, hey, man, just because you don't understand or you don't get it, there's something. And it said, wisdom will not rest in a malicious heart. Man, there's something wrong with you, man. Okay? It says also, verses, my favorite parts right here, 22 and 23, it says, what if, and I'll close out, what if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make on his own people as well as the heathen of the earth, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, because he hasn't made that type of power known since Sodom and Gomorrah, since we came out of Egypt, and previous to those, the Noah flood. And these events are going to be similar to that, man. Okay, the hell that he put on our people, we still didn't take that as an act of the Most High. Okay? So we missing the lesson. In captivity now, a great people, and we got the lowest moral man on the planet ruling over us, man. Okay? That's the work of the Most High. And when he changes up that work, it's gonna change. All right? So much that you people believe this man is supposed to be in his manifest destiny. He's supposed to be in power. Only because the Most High allows it. Anyway, so what if the Most High wanted to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. That's the 2/3 as well. And that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. That elect, man, that he called back from the Alahayim, man. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rachak. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Greetings, salutations, and blessings, and much love, safety unto you out there who have changed your life towards righteousness, that you may earn your salvation. Shalom.